these enemies when you have Nicole Murphy. Nicole Murphy is the ex-wife to Eddie Murphy, and while she was still married to Eddie Murphy, she was messing around with her friend's husband. This is LisaRaye, and this is the husband. If you take a glance at Nicole Murphy, look at her. She is gorgeous still to this day. You would think she has no reason to be sleeping around or messing with anybody else's man. Like, clearly she could get a man, any man that she want. Like, why mess with your friend's man? And I know we all hate it when our elders try to tell us, oh, that's not your friend, you need to watch out for that girl. We think that we know our friends, but those old people, they have...
Because here's the thing, when I was talking about it, it's almost like, why am I talking about this? I've been divorced for 10 years now, you know what I mean? And they twist your words so much, but it's like, I mean, girl, you know better. You when you sit there and lie in front of the world, you calling me a liar, and we talked about this. We discussed this already. So now you reneging, and do you really want me to pull out those receipts? I'm not that kind of woman to want to do that, but if you make me, I can and I will. And if you keep mentioning my name, that's not a good thing.
Yo, hold up, tell me this isn't happening again. Did Vivica Fox really just threw herself into the middle of the storm brewing between LisaRaye and Nicole Murphy? Because let me tell you, the streets are watching. And honestly, it's wild that LisaRaye and Nicole still can't find peace after everything that went down, after what Nicole did that shook the culture. But here's the thing, Vivica Fox, she's not the type to sit back and watch someone come for her people, especially not Nicole Murphy. Now, Vivica has never been one to run from drama. We all know that. But what's got everybody's jaws on the floor with this one? It's how fast she jumped in. Word on the street is Vivica allegedly pulled up on Nicole with a warning. Back off, LisaRaye, or watch more of your dealings with married men get dragged into the light. That's not a suggestion, that's a threat. But the real question is, what does Vivica Fox actually have against Nicole Murphy? Is there bad blood we don't know about? Or is she simply riding hard for her friend, ready to go to war for LisaRaye no matter what? Either way, this situation just went from messy to explosive.
It was the whole Layla Rashad and Antoine Fuqua thing that came out with Nicole Murphy. I made a comment on the Shade Room and said, damn, Nicole again? You know what I mean? Like, and for me, because we're in a small circle of Hollywood, it was like, girl, like, we all friends.
Now, y'all remember when LisaRaye made it crystal clear that Nicole crossed the ultimate line, broke girl code in the worst way possible by getting a little too cozy with her husband. That moment, that was the match that lit a fire, and apparently, that flame never went out. See, LisaRaye and Nicole Murphy used to be tight. I'm talking inseparable. Red carpets, private jets, family dinners. Wherever you saw one, the other wasn't far behind. LisaRaye throwing an event, Nicole's pulling up front row, Nicole hosting something, LisaRaye's there in a heartbeat, showing love. These weren't just friends, they were sisters. But that betrayal, it didn't just break their friendship, it shattered their sisterhood. And it turned Nicole Murphy from Hollywood's beloved socialite into one of the most talked about homewreckers in the industry. The backlash was brutal. So brutal that when Claudia Jordan tried to defend Nicole, LisaRaye and Vivica Fox shut that down immediately. They went straight for the jugular. Vivica even admitted she cringed so hard hearing about what Nicole did that it was the only time she ever wanted to put hands on her. The only time Nicole's reputation destroyed. And when LisaRaye sent videos and evidence of Nicole getting cozy with her husband straight to Nicole's then-fiancé Michael Strawn, that relationship ended so fast it came with a bow on top. Ever since, Nicole's been seething at LisaRaye for never letting it go, because that relationship with Strawn could have been her comeback, especially after she lost her entire divorce settlement from Eddie Murphy to a scam. That would have been her stability, her fresh start. But LisaRaye made sure that door slammed shut. Now, just when everyone thought these two had reached some sort of truce, Nicole made a public apology. LisaRaye got her pound of flesh. It turns out what happened back then was tame compared to the animosity brewing between them now. Recently, Nicole was photographed looking real cozy with Marcus Jordan. We're talking partying, hugging, full-on couple vibes. Now, on any other day, that's just celebrity gossip. But here's where it gets messy. Nicole had actually dated Marcus's father, Michael Jordan, shortly after her split from Eddie Murphy. So let me get this straight. She went from the father to the son? Yikes. And when the internet started roasting Nicole Murphy for it, LisaRaye wasted no time jumping back in. She started throwing shots again, calling Nicole out by name and reminding the world exactly who she really is behind all that Hollywood glam, the beauty, and the fitness goals. The gloves are off, and LisaRaye's making sure nobody forgets.
You alleged too that Nicole Murphy had relations with your ex-husband. Were you two friends?
Birthday parties, I've been to her house. She was at my bachelorette party. But you know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, you know, but you got to watch that one there. And I was like, who? I said, the one dancing. She said, yes, that's Eddie Murphy's wife. She said, you got to watch that one.
Current wife at the time or ex at the time?
I want to say, I think she was still married. They were still married. And I was like, no, And so, when your mom tell you something about new school, you feel like you old school, And she was right.
LisaRaye also made it crystal clear that she never really forgave Nicole. She even said she doesn't know how she'd react if they were ever in the same room again, standing face to face. The tension, still thick. The anger, still there. But was Nicole bothered? Because if she was, she sure wasn't showing it. In fact, she did the opposite. Nicole made a post that seemed to directly target LisaRaye. And honey, the audacity. The caption was simple, almost too simple. But what had people's mouths wide open? The song choice attached to it. It was like she was sending a coded message to LisaRaye for the entire world to decode. And the message was loud and clear: get over it. Focus on your bag, because I'm unapologetic about what I had to do to get mine. When Nicole dropped that post, everyone expected LisaRaye to clap back with something fierce. But what we didn't expect, Vivica Fox jumping into the ring herself, ready to swing on Nicole's behalf. See, Vivica already said she had words for Nicole after what went down with LisaRaye's ex-husband Michael and Layla Rochon's husband Antoine Fuqua. So when she saw Nicole playing in her friend's face again, oh, she wasn't about to let that slide. Not at all. Just like LisaRaye, Vivica Fox has never been one to shy away from drama. If she's got your number, trust and believe she's gonna call it. And allegedly, Vivica's been doing a lot of talking behind the scenes, saying the way Nicole's been moving and talking, she's making more enemies than friends. And here's the thing, it's one thing to be unapologetic about chasing your bag, but stepping on your friends to get there, that's something Vivica will never agree with. That's a line you don't cross, and with the way things are going, the internet doesn't feel sorry for Nicole Murphy, not even a little bit. In fact, they basically believe she deserves whatever LisaRaye and Vivica Fox have to say to her, and about her. The court of public opinion has spoken, and the verdict? Guilty. LisaRaye could be talking about Nicole Murphy 15 years from now, and Emma still pulls up a chair and listens to every word. LOL. Nicole Murphy doesn't even look trustworthy. I wouldn't trust her with my TV remote. Watching LisaRaye on TV1's Uncensored and listening to her tell her story, Nicole Murphy has a lot of karma coming her way for continuously messing with married men. I'll leave that there. People like her think they'll get happily ever after. It could be 20 years from now, LisaRaye never taking her foot off Nicole Murphy's neck. But here's what I really want to know. What do you think about all this? Is LisaRaye doing too much by continuing to bring this up years later? Should she let it go and move on? Or does Nicole Murphy deserve everything that's coming at her? Every call out, every dragging, every receipt pulled? Is this karma finally catching up, or is it just messy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear where y'all stand on this. And if you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of this drama. Trust me, with the way things are heating up, you're gonna want to be here for it. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay tuned.
Because here's the thing, when I was talking about it, it's almost like, why am I talking about this? I've been divorced for 10 years now, you know what I mean? And they twist your words so much, but it's like, girl, you know better. You when you sit there and lie in front of the world, you calling me a liar. And we talked about this. We discussed this already. So now you reneging, and do you really want me to pull out those receipts? I'm not that kind of woman to want to do that, but if you make me, I can and I will. And if you keep mentioning my name, that's not a good thing